Hey guys, we're back with Mike, and we're looking at the latest Best Fiends update, June 2020. So we'll jump in straight to the game, I think. So first of all, we have our basic Best Fiends bread and butter. We have our Bebert's Botanical Gardens, which is our latest update. It's our update. It's like our ice cream cone chase, our Minutian Soccer Cup, our Luau with Hula Carmen from the last one. So this is the standard one we expect every time. And as we can see here, there's no vast format changes to the game. So we have 30 levels here that we need to complete to earn Botanist Bebert, get him to join our squad. So next of all, we have our kind of side quest update, which is the beach barbecue. This is our Father's Day with Tantrum Senior, so that was our equivalent in the last update. This is one with more side quests to do, more sort of mini objectives, which I'm personally a fan of. So as you can see in task list 2, we have activating bombs, collecting green blocks, and upgrading Karma to level 27. I like these ones. It involves kind of separate objectives that you wouldn't really be focused on too much. You can try and go out of your way to earn them, like the green blocks in the level, for example, but you can earn a lot of them passively. And then you have things like upgrading Karma. Like I think Karma's a pretty useless fiend, so I wouldn't try and upgrade Karma. So I do like the fact that the game is sort of forcing you to look at fiends that aren't quite your main ones. So then we have Freddy's Art Studio, which is our latest version of the space program, and it's basically Best Fiends' excuse to pretend that Baby Slug and Lug's Loot are still in the game, when in fact they aren't, which has removed all of the gold from the economy, essentially. If you go on the information, they do imply that the bandit slugs will be back soon, but I would definitely take that with a pinch of salt, because I'm sure it would be a more powered down imitation of before. So me, for example, I've actually been powering through a lot of the levels in over the course of the last update. So if, as it was before, we had the bandit slugs, we had the lugs loot, I would have been smashing out the gold. I would have so much I'd be able to buy probably a couple more fiends. But unfortunately, because they took it all away, I earned like, what, 30 more gold than I would have done because of the extra events after the ending of the previous, like, Botanical Gardens equivalent. So, I've been strapped for gold for quite a while. But, that's what you expect from Best Fiends. Gold is definitely the most valuable resource. Okay, so let's have a look at the Fiend stars that we're actually winning from these. So each of them contain 30 levels. So our botanist Bebert, let's have a quick look, see if we can find him. So here we go here. So all of them are plus 50 attack, so nothing to write home about here. For me, I think I'm not really a fan of the design. I think it's too similar to Blooming Brittle. I think they're essentially identical at this point. I don't think it's very imaginative at all. If you compare the two, like, it's not. Yeah, no one's getting a pay rise for drawing that one. Then we have Artist Freddy, or whatever they've called him. Yep, I think it's basically the same as Party Animal Freddy, but just less fun. So again, I don't think that one's that interesting. Pitmaster Newt, I do like this this style. I think it's more fun, and I think it's different enough from Farmer Newt and Yuletide Newt. I think there's a little bit of a similarity to Chef Nog, but yeah, in the long run, I think it's unique enough for me to be able to appreciate just on its own. So I do like this fiend style in general, and also it's a power up to one of the fiends that I think is one of my best. So yeah, I'm always a fan of that. As you may have noticed, I have Napoleon now at level 41, which is because we now have level 45 as the new maximum. So that's probably the most significant part of this update for me. So I had maxed out most of the fiends that I thought were the best, so it's always good that there's more room to work on for these. So like Whisper I had Bam and Rose both getting there, Napoleon was there, Newt was there, Terry was there, so now I can put all of my blue meteor mites into forcing them up to the higher levels as well. I think, it's good for that reason. I was trying to work on getting my secondary fiends like Miles and Nog and Splendid. I was trying to level them up as well, but I'll probably put them on the back burner for the time being. But then you have events like the beach barbecue kind of forcing me to level up Karma at the moment. So I'm sure other Fiends will still be able to get a bit of a look in. So I just want to address an update that I forgot about last time because I hadn't actually found it at this point. So it's just to the Fiend of Fortune. It's just if you get down to a low enough energy level where you can't play levels, the Fiend of Fortune will then become an energy wheel, which allows you to be able to, get back to playing levels pretty easily. And as someone who has spent a lot of time on this game, it's bad because it forces you to keep playing the game, but I think it's definitely good for like the power gamers, and that these are the sort of people that the most recent 2 updates have been geared most heavily towards. It's the players that are just like constantly playing more, and they just need to have those constant updates, as you can see from like 10 new levels every Friday, Saturday and Sunday now. They've also changed it so they started increasing the number of elite levels as well. So there's a lot of new levels going on, which is making it more and more difficult for me to finally reach the end of them and get to the start of the elite levels. So the next thing I want to talk about is just the new achievement sections. So one of these is new elite levels. So that was a nice segue there. For me, I'm not there yet. Hopefully I'll be able to get there soon. I'm less than 300 levels away from the end now. So hopefully I can get there within the next couple of months. That's always been something that I've aimed to do. So that'll be really cool. So yeah, fair enough. Elite levels, I'm not there yet, but I'm sure that'll benefit other people to have that as an achievement. The one that I've got a bit of a gripe with is the Fiend Styles update or achievement. So okay, fair enough. You need 3 Fiend Styles to get the first one. Okay, then the next one is the next one is you need an extra 7. So now we're up to a total of 10. Okay, then next you want an extra 10, so 20. Then the next one you need 35 to get that one. Then you need 55. Then you need 80 in total. And then the one I'm currently struggling with is it brings it up to a total of 110. You need 110 Fiend Styles to get this. And I've checked, there's only 107 in the game. So I'm assuming that once you get to 110, the next one will be you want plus 40. Then the next one will be you need plus 50. So in total you get 200 Fiend Styles. There's only 107 in the game, and it's taken them like 5-6 years to introduce 100 into the game. So I've done the math. If they continue at this rate, bringing in 3 Fiend Styles every single month, it'll take them 3 years to release a total of 200, which is what will take to get this level 9, which I think is ridiculous. But it'll also mean that it'll be around that time that I finally reach the 80 daily gift calendars, or whatever it is that they'll push that up to finally get that. Although, of course, by the time I ever get close to that, they'll just update the game again and then completely change the achievement section. So it'll be completely impossible to ever get this last one, which is why the achievements are so frustrating. Oh, and also, just a side thing, the open crates achievement just doesn't work anymore. So, alright, I guess I'm stuck there. I also just wanted to take a quick look at the new Fiend Styles. So if we just have a quick look, I know a lot of you are interested in finding out, have they done anything with Hatterbam? Maybe Mike will finally be able to get him. They have finally put a price on Hatterbam, but in a game with 6 different forms of currency, they decided to make him £12. Just alright. Cheers, best Fiends. Also, Hatchling Splendid, £12. Then if you scroll along, we have Aquathorn, £8. Bachelor Thorn, £8. Rose of Hearts, £8. Let's keep moving along here. We have Dr. Eleanor, £8. Okay. Also, where is he? Racer Tantrum, £8. Like, fair enough, it's a cool Fiend style, but who's wants to get an extra 50 style attack for Tantrum? Like, come on. Like, who's going to want to pay for that? So I'm just looking at the list here. So, okay, fair enough. Aquathorn, Bachelor Thorn, Racer Tantrum, Rose of Hearts, put them at £8, whatever. I had the chance to earn those, but I just didn't have time. I didn't complete their events. Fair enough. Dr. Eleanor and Hatchling Splendid, I'm a bit more annoyed about because, I think I completed those events, but I just didn't have either of those fiends at the time, so I couldn't get those. Hatterbam, I think is the best Fiend in the game, probably most powerful update or upgrade to a Fiend in the game, just because I think Bam's so powerful. Putting that at £12 without ever giving us the chance to earn it in game, that's just cruel. Like, come on, best Fiends, what's going on here? At least give us a chance to earn them. So I think, yeah, that just seems a bit ridiculous. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to briefly talk about was there's a new Fiend. Hey, so this Fiend is she's called Maple. She is a rosy maple moth, and she is the yellow equivalent of Thorn. So for me, it's not blowing my mind. This new Fiend power is not incredible. You know, she looks like a fun Fiend to have as part of the group, but it doesn't knock my socks off. I'm still the Fiend that I still have my eye on is Rue, and then, you know, maybe Maple down the road if I find her in a box. But that's essentially it for me. So in total, I have been a lot more into the game recently, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to push up my maximum ranking in England over this course of this next update. Will I be buying Maple? No. Will I be spending out of game money on Hatterbam? No. So yeah, the long and the short of it is it's a good update, but yeah, nothing drastic has changed. So yeah, I'll see people in the next video. Yeah, cheers everyone.